Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are tackling something I think we've all seen. You know that online deal that just feels a little too good to be true?
Mhm.
We're looking at sources a listener sent us about an online shop called Vescart, or sometimes it goes by LovaniMode, and the deal is pretty specific.
Yeah, this is a good one.
They're advertising genuine leather jackets for about $50.
And that price point, that's where the tension immediately starts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a high-grade leather jacket priced lower than a basic fleece jacket
Exactly.
kind of forces you to be skeptical. And for our deep dive today, our mission isn't really to review the jacket itself, but to look at the digital signals the company is putting out. We're investigating consumer transparency, or, the lack of it.
Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to move past that initial sticker shock and into the data, because we found some hard numbers that seem to contradict that amazing price.
And that's where this gets really fascinating. The digital foundation of this whole operation is, well, it's basically crumbling under this slick marketing front.
So the data isn't just confirming what we already suspect from the price?
No, it's much more than that. It's almost predicting how the deception works.
Yeah.
We found one analysis that gives this domain a credibility rating as low as 1. 1 out of 100.
1. Wow. Okay, a score of 1 out of 100 isn't just low. That sounds like the platform is failing on some really fundamental checks.
It is. That's catastrophic.
So what triggers a score that bad?
It's sort of a three-part problem. First, there's completely unclear ownership and just no established digital footprint.
So no history.
Basically none. Second, it's been blacklisted. That means security companies and consumer groups are actively flagging the domain as suspicious.
And the third thing?
Weak legitimacy signals. And this is the big one. They're using reused or just straight-up copied content on their website.
So if we follow that logic, copied content, what does that really signal?
It signals a total lack of investment in a real long-term brand. I mean, think about it. If a company won't even invest in writing its own unique website descriptions.
They're definitely not going to invest in sourcing high-grade leather.
Exactly. It closes the loop perfectly. The business model seems designed for short-term sales, not for building a loyal customer base.
So that brings us to the jacket itself. The site is claiming genuine high-grade leather, but everything on the digital side suggests zero investment.
The implication is pretty much unavoidable at that point. You just can't source, make, and ship a genuine leather jacket for $50.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
So the material is what then?
It's almost certainly synthetic, faux leather, or maybe a really low-quality bonded leather that just won't hold up.
Okay, so the digital evidence basically paints Vescart, or LovaniMode, as totally unproven and highly questionable. Caution is needed.
And maximum caution.
This brings us to the practical takeaway for you listening at home. If you're still tempted to buy from a site that's showing all these red flags, what can you actually do to protect yourself from losing money?
The absolute key is to create a financial firewall. Use a payment method that gives you strong buyer protection.
You mean like using a credit card that has a chargeback feature?
Yes, precisely that. Or a secure third-party service. You need a way to dispute the transaction. If what shows up at your door isn't what was advertised, like, getting a plastic jacket instead of a leather one.
That's a vital point. So these extreme price differences, they often come with these huge digital risk indicators, like a trust score that just confirms the financial risk you are already feeling.
Absolutely. And, it raises a bigger question for all of us.
Yeah.
Beyond just this one product, how much value should we be placing on a brand's digital reputation? Things like clear ownership, a real history online.
That initial transparency.
Right? Maybe that's the single most important warning sign we should be looking for. And of course, just a reminder, this is all educational commentary and not medical or financial advice.